Today we're going to go over how to create these creative transitions that Cole Bennett implements in his music videos, so stay tuned. On the screen is our website www.b3-studios.com, where you can find plenty of Final Cut Pro presets. Some are free and some you have to pay for, but go check out the site. We do have some sales going on, and since you're tuned into this video, the first 2 comments on this video to engage and comment the number 3 will receive a free Final Cut Pro preset to your email. Now let's get right on into the video for today. Okay, to achieve this transition, you're going to need 2 shots. One shot of you in one location, throwing an object in the air. It could be a water bottle, it can be a ball, it can be anything. Just you throwing the object up into the air, and another scene of you throwing it up in the air and catching it. Just like these 2 right here. Have somebody throw it to you, or you can do it by yourself. Now to get into the editing aspect. So right when I toss it up in the air, I am going to create a duplicate. So hold Option, drag up to create a duplicate. And I'm just gonna cut until where I actually throw it up. And now we're gonna get our magnetic mask. So we're going to go to Mask and King. If you don't have the magnetic mask, make sure you update your Final Cut Pro to the latest version and you will have it. We go to Fit. I am just gonna highlight over the water bottle. As you can see, the AI detection doesn't get it correct. So we're just gonna make adjustments. This is pretty good. So I'm just gonna analyze one step here, and it didn't get it right again. So I'm just gonna go through, kind of do this over. And just follow the object until it leaves completely out of the scene. And you can go closer to get a more accurate view. Just see how this looks so far. Scroll through your timeline. V to disable the bottom clip so you can see the isolated mask clip. And it tracked it pretty well. We're just gonna cut it off wherever it stops tracking. So now you should have something like this for your first clip. Now, once you have your first clip, the letterbox effect, just to give the effect a more dynamic look, I'm gonna go here, go to 235. So now, as you can see, the object is actually going through the borders, but it looks a little sloppy right here towards the end. It looks kind of rugged. So I'm gonna add some motion blur. Type in directional, and this is it right here. So add that to your clip. I'm gonna go back a couple frames, just adjust it to wherever the angle it is. As you can see right here, that looks a lot better. Now, what we're gonna do is in our next scene, we are going to actually duplicate this clip. So this is the object clip. We're gonna duplicate this, so Option and drag up, and just bring this over the other clip, our next location clip. We're gonna add the letterbox effect to our second location clip to match our first location. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to extend our clip that we duplicated, but we wanna go to the point where the object starts falling down. We can take the directional blur out, and we can also take the magnetic mask out because we're gonna do a completely new mask. So we want to use our magnetic mask on where the object begins to fall down. So once you get that point, Go ahead and grab your magnetic mask. And begin to track just like we did when we were throwing it out of the frame. And you don't have to mask the whole time it's dropping. You can just do like a couple frames, like 4 frames. It just really depends on your scene. Mine is very quick. So now it's all about timing it up and making it match the second location clip. So I'm just gonna do my best to try to make it look as real as possible by timing it up. And I can scale down the masked water bottle to make it look realistic. And just kind of move it in the area that the actual bottle is in. Like I said, take your time, guys. This is just a rough example of this effect, but you should take your time and kind of really match where the object is falling. And once you get a good match, let's play this back. Looks really good. I see there's a little blink here, and that is because I didn't cut off the top clip where it was masked. So let me kind of adjust that. Bring it back. And now we won't have that little blink that we just saw. So let's play it back. And now that looks a lot more realistic right there. This is pretty much the premise of this, kind of give you a foundation of where your creativity can kind of go. If you want to kind of get advanced, you can use other objects. You can take your time more on the masking and things of that nature, but this is just a foundation to get you started. If you learned a thing or two from this video, consider liking or subscribing. We'll be coming out with a lot more content just like this soon, so stay tuned, guys. Talk to you soon.